Hello everyone. How are you all? It's such a nice bright Sunday morning. I hope everyone is enjoying their Sunday at home. Hi Lakshay. Hi Sanya. Hello. So here I am back with another psycho conversation, psycho talks, story of some people, some crazy stories which are actually doing wonders in their life. Yes. So I'm just waiting for her to join, and till the time I'm here, so I'm in Himachal. That's why it's a nice, very cozy weather over here. A beautiful Sunday morning. And I'm just waiting for my guest to join. Okay, I think there is some technical assistance required at her end. Let's wait. Okay, so how are you doing on this Sunday? I would like to know in the comments. How is your Sunday going? Hi Anusha. So we are just waiting for our guest to join. How is your Sunday going? I would like to know in the comment section. Okay. Hi Nav. Morning. It's a Sunday morning. Bright Sunday morning. Hey, Anusha is having an amazing Sunday. Yes, Sundays are fun. Sundays are fun. Sana is saying it's lazy. Yes, it is. Hi, Nalayak engineer. Mornings. Sundays are beautiful mornings. Hi, Pratibha. I hope you all are enjoying your Sunday. So we are just waiting for our guest to join our live session. Someone is still sleepy. Come on, Sundays are just to enjoy the sun, enjoy the family, and enjoy yourself. That's most important. And here we are having our guest online. Okay, let me send a request to her.
Thank you, Navi. I'm already done with my breakfast. Of the early bird. I'm done with the breakfast. It's the lunch time. So, till the time she joins, let me give a beautiful introduction about this beautiful, amazing person. So, we are having our guest today. Her name is Saiba, and she is an Ashtanga yoga expert. And she is an organic farmer as well, promoting health and Ayurvedic cooking. Apart from it, she is a mother of two, a beautiful, beautiful little princess, and a fur baby. Yes. And apart from it, she is having her own business and giving some expert sessions on Airbnb as well. So I'm just waiting for Sahiba to join in so that we can start our crazy conversation. Okay, let me send her the request again.
Hello.
Yay,
Hi,
she's
am I audible?
joining. Hi, Saiba.
How are you?
I can hear you, but it is little like the alien sound.
Yeah,
But
I
I
guess
can't
the
see you.
voices are kind of echoing. Can you see me?
No, not yet. Yes, now I can see you.
You can? Let me just take a walk and see if
Yes,
there's.
yes, yes.
Okay, great. How are you?
I'm happy. How are you?
Very well, all fine. Loving the
Thank
Sunday
you so much.
afternoon rather. Yeah,
Same here. It's a beautiful Sunday morning here in Himachal, so it's a little cozy
yeah.
now, and I'm just enjoying it.
Sure.
Thank you so much, Saiba, for joining us on the Psycho Talks.
Thank you, thank you. Pleasure's all mine.
Like that because there's so much traffic on the internet, so might be. Okay, so I was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
telling
I
our
suppose
viewers
so.
about you. Yes.
Uh, I guess you were briefing them up on the
Okay.
introduction by the time I joined, right?
Ashtanga yoga expert and an organic farmer, and she is doing organic product business. It's like amazing soaps and so many products she's like taking into picture. And apart from it, she's a wonderful mother of two.
Yeah.
So, Saiba, I just
Yes,
want to
please.
know more about you, what all you do, and our viewers would love to know about that.
Well, thankfully, I'm handling a couple of portfolio roles. I guess you pretty much mentioned my biodata in the introduction. Yeah, I was teaching in the gym before the lockdown at Chris Gethin's, but now I'm building up the studio at home. So we will start practice at home soon. Besides that, I am a host on Airbnb online experiences where I am sharing the knowledge of Ayurvedic cooking and in country. And mostly the guests are a lot of foreigners from all across Europe, America. I've had a guest repeat like 3 times from Japan. So I guess people in Japan are loving Ayurveda. Yeah.
Definitely, I think they love Ayurveda, and I would say the holistic health, the concept, like the Japanese follow. It's
Yeah,
more over
it's
there.
like the need of the hour because I
I
guess
think I lost
yeah,
you.
the science is like over
There is
6,000
some
years
severe
old,
internet issue.
and now I hmm right, the internet is a little messed
Okay.
up today. Yeah. So you said you're in Himachal, right?
Yes, I'm in Himachal.
And how is it going there? The weather must be a lot better than here.
A lot better. I was in Chandigarh last week, but now it is very good over here. Yes, there is a lot of
Yeah,
temperature difference from here to Chandigarh.
right,
It's very nice.
right.
I you actually enjoy the sun, the warmth, like in the morning times, like it's 12:30. So I'm
Hmm.
enjoying the sun. It's very cozy and beautiful.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm out here in the park. Yeah,
Okay.
the farm didn't work out right now. Yeah, so then I just thought I'll stay out in the greens. Right.
Yeah. No worries, no worries. We'll keep thinking on that. So, Saiba, like you are promoting the, holistic health, Ayurvedic cooking, organic farming. So, was this the same thing like always, or it was like something that changed it?
No, not at all. Oh my God. Yeah, the journey's been pretty freaky. If you really want to know how
Mm-hmm.
it all started, I have a background in fashion. I have a diploma in
Mm-hmm.
fashion design, which I've done from Bombay. And
Oh,
I'm a
wow.
sociology honors student, so I had no lena dena with yoga, for sure. Yeah, but yeah, okay. I was not too fond of Bombay. I always wanted to get out of Bombay and move to the north. And my target was
Mm-hmm.
set. I wanted to settle in Punjab. That much I knew. Yeah. So yeah, it was a love marriage. It's been like 15 years now. So I'm here since 15 years in Mohali.
Mm-hmm.
And yoga happened after my daughter. But before that, I had my store in Sector 7 in Chandigarh. I was,
Okay.
I did basically specialize in a lot of trousseau wear, wedding wear, and a lot of Sikh
Mm-hmm.
fashion. I was a specialist in men's wear basically, doing up
Okay.
trousseaus. Yeah. So there are a lot of weddings, even contributed in such. So then after, I guess, I had my daughter, the whole, you know how they say after every 7 years, your life changes. So I'm sure it happens in everyone's
Mm-hmm.
life. Every 7 years, things will change. And if you've not noticed that, you should notice that. And that's what happened. Yoga happened a lot later. That again came after a lot of weightlifting, because to lose the postpartum weight, I had put on 20 kilos, and
Mm-hmm.
I was in major depression, yeah, post delivery, because the body had just gone haywire, the hormones had gone haywire. So I got
Mm-hmm.
into a lot of heavy weight lifting, and
Mm-hmm.
you become a, yeah, this was after my daughter, and I realized that even the
Mm-hmm.
behavior of the person changes, you know, once you lift heavy. And then
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't the same person, though I lost all the weight.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I was better than what I was before I got married also. But
Uh,
then as
sorry to
yeah,
interrupt you.
right.
Now where you are, it is very clear over here. So if you can just
Okay, I
stay
can just
here, it
stick
will be
around. Yeah, I
great.
was just wondering, yeah,
Yeah,
if you
yes,
would.
yes, yes. Now
All
the
right,
internet is
all
good
right.
here. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, I'll stick around here. Okay.
yes.
So so that's what happened. Then I started yoga, and then the whole
Mm-hmm.
journey started here again. And then basically I was practicing style, where we went, and even through simple asanas, you get to know where
Mm-hmm.
you're not correct, you know, like in the physical body,
Mm-hmm.
your bone structure, you even get to feel your organs when, like, when you practice. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I go. It's like you just go in a
Mm-hmm.
different world. And
Mm-hmm.
because then I got the opportunity to teach at Chris Gethin's, I did a teacher's training of
Mm-hmm.
200 hours. So then definitely
Okay.
I am. And currently I'm building up the studio at another month, I said there. And yeah, I also have like an open kitchen where I'm going to build up a very old school Indian rasoi, where you'll have your chula,
Oh
and I'll
wow.
be cooking with the, you know, the fire, the cow dung cakes, the dry cakes. So I'm not going to have like a
Yes.
guest. And I'm going to be sitting down and cooking, and this will be taught to the foreigners, and the
Uh-huh.
benefits of why you need to sit down and cook, and why you need to sit down and eat, and basically
Mm-hmm.
everything, yeah, about the ancient knowledge. So that's how it's going to be.
And indeed, yes, there is a lot of difference in like nutrient value, of course, but there is a lot of difference in the taste also. So,
Oh yeah,
like
I mean the
sometimes I
wood fired
also
taste,
follow this,
yeah.
hmm,
Hmm.
because like the steaming of food or like cooking in the iron kadai and all those
Yeah,
things. So
yeah,
you feel
yeah.
there is a different texture and taste.
Difference in the taste, because you'll actually be able to taste the essence of the vegetable you're cooking or the dal you're making. Because again, I cook in a clay pot. Even on regular
Mm-hmm.
basis, I use only clay pot, and that requires you to be on a slow flame. You can't
Right.
increase the flame high, because one, your vessel will break, it'll crack up, and you can hurt yourself. Secondly, Ayurveda, your feelings to people. You're not just cooking for the heck of it to satisfy your palate for like the next 2 hours. You know, you have to literally worship yourself, that you're chalta firta divinity,
Mm-hmm.
and you need to actually serve yourself in the highest, purest manner. That's what Ayurveda teaches you. And definitely when you cook in clay pot
I,
or you cook in cast iron, and
I lost
especially,
you on the internet again.
okay, sure, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Should I
Okay.
walk again? Should I take a
You
walk?
can hear me well, but
I guess when I was walking, things were better.
a little,
I shouldn't
a little,
stand.
a little.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right. I'll keep walking. Right. So
Yeah.
that's how it is. It's
Okay.
like you, yeah.
So basically, like you said, so when you got your daughter into your life, so that was the turning point, basically. So what made
That
you
changed.
get this change? Like, what made you move from fashion
I
to yoga?
don't. See, the thing is that I am here alone. My entire family is in Bombay. I really don't have any relatives here besides my in-laws. And I've always been like a very over,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you call it, that I always wanted like a business where it should just be about me. If I make a mess, it's mine. If I make a profit, it's mine. So it was a proprietorship and there was no partner. So, and yeah, it was going pretty well. I had like 20 odd karigars to support, like their bread and butter.
Mm-hmm.
And but
Mm-hmm.
the store was on rent. My store was on rent. My workshop was on rent. And then when I
Mm-hmm.
conceived, I had to give up this baby because I had to bring up a human one. It was a very difficult decision. And I had no choice. Seventh month, I surrendered the store. And it was pretty
Mm-hmm.
much on the peak. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I still get calls to get or like take orders if I'm still working, but I don't think I can go back there again because now obviously it was never about the money;
Mm-hmm.
it was about the satisfaction. And I guess now I get satisfaction healing people through food, through yoga, and yeah, because
It
I
it
live
is
in
it
Mohali
it
and my
is it
store
is it
was
is
in
not it
Chandigarh.
is not clear.
I said I live in Mohali and the shop which I was on rent, it was in Chandigarh. And the
Mm-hmm.
distance was quite a bit. And you know, when you are dealing with wedding orders, the orders go pretty big, the budgets go pretty big. And also, you need to give time and energy. And that would have not
Mm-hmm.
happened if I was actually breastfeeding a baby or staying up late at nights and not sleeping, you know. So then I had to choose
So like,
one. And I believe to do
uh,
like time.
I'm not able to hear you. No, no, not properly. It's like a lot of cut is coming. It's not in a flow.
So I'll walk somewhere else now, I guess. Yeah. Now
It's better, I think.
is better.
Again.
Now I can see you like clearly. Not sure with the
But you can't
headset.
hear me.
It's better now.
It's good now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
So, if I ask you one question, like you were into fashion, you were into body lifting, so a lot of things that actually you can see on the front end, right? So when you came to
Right.
yoga, that you mentioned like how your organs are working and what things are going inside you. So I want to know what do you feel how it is important, looks or the health or both or like how they are connected.
It's all interrelated, it's all interconnected. See, I really can't relate to just outside beauty, you know. For me, it's like the heart of the person that's important. And the outer appearance is just in yoga, they teach us your inner self actually reveals your outer self, you know. So you can put on makeup, you can fake it with the botox, but then what is happening inside? What about your organs? How is your health? Have you slept okay for 8 hours? I mean, what about your diet? And it all starts with your thoughts. So for me, the person's thoughts and feelings are more important than the physical appearance. Yeah, I cannot be the superficial kind of person. Yeah, so I have given up makeup. It's just kajal that I use. And yeah, you must have seen that I also do these home-based creams and lotions. And so I have kind of surrendered to the commercial line of cosmetics also. Yeah, so keeping it simple.
That's
Yeah,
that actually makes sense. That actually makes sense.
yeah,
What
right.
is life? What is life as per Saiba?
What is life? Life is this very moment right now with you. Currently, I'm with you, so I'm not gonna think about anything else. Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
that's so
and
like being 100%.
yeah, yeah. For me, it's just like right now. This is what matters right now. I mean, if I don't want to live in the future, I don't want to stay in the past. It's just right now.
And Saiba, in your journey, there were there any hurdles or any setbacks in all your
Tell
in
me,
all
what
of
is life without hurdles? Again, you ask me what is life. Life is right now, but then in yoga you're taught stiram sukham asanam. So you need to be stable and still in whatever situation, whatever asana you take. Asana is a posture, but technically it is the seat, you know. So hurdles have come every time in the best of ways. I mean, I've been thrown at, yeah, and through the closest people, which you really don't expect. Yeah, but then the fun is to overcome them. I've had a pretty crazy past, which we will not discuss in this talk some other time.
definitely,
So
definitely.
yeah,
That's fast.
yeah, yeah,
That's gone.
yeah, yeah. It's
And
all in the past. Yeah.
I do feel like all these hurdles, all these problems, all these setbacks, they make us more strong. They make us more
Yeah,
dedicated.
frankly, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now. I would be just like, sorry to say, yeah, a regular person, happy with whatever life has offered to me. But I guess I was never, I knew I was worth a lot more. I knew I could do a lot more. And whatever quote that whatever you do, I don't think I have any regrets because till date, whatever I have desired, it's in front of me. And I've been blessed with a lot more. So it's definitely not less.
Mm-hmm. And how do
Yeah.
you manage your day? Like all your day-to-day activities, you're doing a lot of things, and you're having a baby also, and I feel
Yeah,
having a baby is the full-time job itself. So how do you manage
yeah,
your day?
frankly, life's become pretty easy now because I guess the family I'm married to is also equally disciplined. So I guess if you go
Mm-hmm.
by the clock and if you go by the system of the house, it's pretty good
Mm-hmm.
that things are done time to time. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like I've been a part of the ashram also. I'm associated with Rikya Peeth, that's in Munger. So again,
Oh,
these ashrams are very disciplined. So if they give you a
right.
time, you need to be 10 minutes or 15 minutes early. You can't be late. Even in yoga, you
Mm-hmm.
are asked,
Mm-hmm.
enter class 10 minutes early and take your position. So I'm quite used to
Mm-hmm.
that life and I'm used to doing things before time. And I prefer not making, like the opposite person wait or just not working mindfully during the day. So it's become life now. It's not a big deal. My daughter's used to it now. She knows that it's mama's this time, that time, so she knows she doesn't have to interfere. So it's all good.
Yeah, that I think again as per the nature's clock.
See, this just I guess I missed what you said. Can you repeat what you said?
I said like yeah, like you are talking about following your time and everything, working as per the body clock. So we call it like dincharya only.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I try and crash early. I sleep early. I love waking up early. Obviously before
Mm-hmm.
sunrise. I mean, it's like 3:34 is like I'm missing you again.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's very
Yeah,
poor
it seems good.
connection.
It's
Yeah,
okay, but I'm loving the
yeah.
conversation still.
I
Okay,
know, I
one
know.
thing you are
Yes.
really, really grateful for.
Uh, I don't know. I guess I'm very grateful. Fine, whatever it is. I mean, I have no regrets. Not great. I'm grateful for everything. I can't pinpoint one thing because I mean, there's so much beauty around. I पूरी जिंदगी निकल जाएगी appreciate करते करते and still the gratitude will not end. So I'm just grateful for you. I'm grateful to the fact that every wish, every dream I've had has come true. Like I'm grateful for everything. I mean, even if I eat my lunch, I have to thank obviously the God first, and then I thank my maid every time because it's her who's cooked for me. Then we are because I'm in the organic farmers group again. So we are definitely told to respect and thank the farmer each time you see food on your plate, because if it wasn't for him, you would not be eating that meal. And then you have to thank Mother Earth, because of her you got that food. So then there's so much to be thankful for. I can't be grateful for one thing.
That's so true. That's so true. So nice.
Yeah. I think, yeah, even in Gurbani they say like कितना, I mean, आप थक जाओगे पर आपका thanks कभी मुकना नहीं चाहिए, मुकेगा भी नहीं, because I mean, I don't, being grateful, I think you're just blessed. I mean, you have to be blessed to have that feeling of gratitude. And that's all I have right now in
So
life.
nice.
That's become like a habit. Yeah.
What's your key motivation for all this?
Key motivation. This.
Like, what keeps you up for all these, like,
This. You need to see
that
my pendant. I think this is enough. This.
I missed you, sorry.
I said the pendant.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe in the
So what,
power of symbol. Yeah, I'm quite a Shiv Bhakt. So yeah, I guess it's him that keeps me motivated.
oh wow. Okay. What is success for Saiba? Like everyone, the youth, everyone wants to be successful. Everyone is keep running about the things and they're not stopping at all. So everyone is chasing success and
Success.
happiness.
I've realized, because see, I've earned the money I wanted. I know I can earn. I've frankly, I've been there, done that. I've had my past where I was majorly into alcohol, which, yeah. So I've seen that side. I've done the partying. I've done everything, but I've seen that just because you have the money or the bank balance doesn't mean you're successful, because those people are like really seriously messed up in their heads. So that doesn't count success as for me. For me, success is just like that you're sleeping with a clean heart at night and you're waking up with a clean heart with no negative thoughts. That's what success for me, that you have this habit every day. Be grateful, be thankful, and be satisfied with what you are at that moment, because एक एक बूंद से आपका घड़ा भरेगा. It won't happen overnight, and it shouldn't, because just like weight loss, you don't lose weight in a day. The 20 kilos I lost took me 4 to 5 years. So
Oh,
it should happen
20 kilos?
slowly. And yeah, I put on 20 kilos, and I'm pretty short. So then, yeah. But then I lost 25. So then, yes, that is consistency. And I think consistency gets you success. Baby steps gets you success. And just having a clean heart is what success means to me. To me, yeah, I think that's enough. Yeah.
So nice. That's really beautiful, Saiba. One message that you want to convey to the youth, specifically to the youth, because I feel they are the building
इसका
blocks of
मतलब
the
नहीं हम
society.
बड़े हो गए हैं. You're trying to say to the youth.
I think I am 11 at my heart. I am 11, not even
Yeah.
16.
Yeah. I mean, age doesn't really matter. Youth or elders, I guess, humans, because
Yes.
ऐसे नहीं कि youngsters को तो ठीक है, but then the oldies also need to hear it, that you need to just, um, I just feel that we should have shukar, like shukar for everything. Even if this virus is there, it's come for a reason. So ऐसे नहीं कि grip करना चाहिए, or you need to be just not happy or ungrateful. As you asked, I mean, what are you grateful for? So I guess the youth and the elders and everyone on this planet just needs to be grateful for whatever jitna bach gaya, and then all we need to heal the planet is through love. So I guess everyone needs to actually sow the seed of love, and that won't happen with moving fast or a big bang balance. That will just happen when you actually slow down, and literally for some of us it'll be like a reverse gear. It won't be easy, but then yeah, it has to start somewhere.
That's really true. That's So true.
That's how. Right.
And one thing you want to convey to the parents.
Parents, yeah, that give time to your children, like, yeah, I mean, my daughter, yeah, okay, TV she watches, and because now we are online with school and her exams just got through, but otherwise, I guess we parents, especially the young parents, we need to teach them to eat mindfully, especially not put on TV while they're eating, even no cartoons. I mean, reduce it if it's happening, then work on reducing it. No gadgets for her. She also knows because a lot of her friends got specs during this 6 7 month online teaching. So she is scared herself. She's still like staying away from TV or the phone. We don't have an iPad, and she doesn't really use my phone. She's just fond of a little bit of cartoons. Yeah. So, and I guess because it runs in the house, the Ayurveda and the yogic life, so she knows what is good and what is bad for her. So when she will have like a pronti, which she did today, like a paneer ka pronti, then she'll want like a small piece of chocolate. So she knows that she needs to be 80% healthy and 20% junk. I mean, that's the balance we've made. So she knows she can get away with that. So yeah, in like a very friendly way, I guess we should bring up our children and not like time देना चाहिए. And I guess उसी की कमी है आजकल सबको. I don't know जाना किधर है. That's a different thing. So
So nice. So balance is the
right.
key, not only for parents, but I think
Yeah.
for all of us.
Yeah.
So even
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
try to do the same. And I think we all can do the same.
I didn't get that. Can you repeat what you said? I sorry missed that.
Like like you said, the balance, 80%, 20%, balancing the
Yeah, because
gadget time.
frankly, humans see in yoga again. Let me give you like a small information that we all are blessed with three kinds of qualities. So you have the tamogun, you have the rajogun, and you have the satogun. Okay, so the tamogun is the bad in us. So we need to first accept that yes, we do have bad in us, right? Secondly is the rajogun. Rajogun is the energy that is actually today right now making you talk to me and making me talk to you, or whatever we do in life, the fact that we are moving, we are alive, is rajogun. Okay, and satogun is the goodness in us, the love in us. So depending on our backgrounds, our lifestyle, our parents, our karmas, those gunas have their effect on us. So I feel, first of all, you need to acknowledge that there is bad in us. The minute we accept that, half our battle is won, right? And then accordingly, you need to acknowledge the bad in you, and then you work reverse, and then you start working towards developing the good in you. Automatically, there will be balance. I mean, yeah, that's how it is.
That's wonderful. I didn't realize we are like done with the timing, and I want to have so long more conversations with you.
I know, I know. We can meet another time, maybe at the
Definitely,
farm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
definitely. I'll
It was
get some
great.
more
It was
time.
lovely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure, sure. We'll catch up again soon. And this was really nice. A very nice initiative from your end. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
sharing your life, sharing your experiences with us. And I hope all the viewers or someone can motivate it from it and keep working on their own passion and living their own happy, positive lives. Thank you so
Yes,
much,
please.
Saiba. Thanks a lot once
Thank you
again.
so much. I'll see you soon. All right. Bye.
Bye. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you. Enjoy your Sunday. Namaste. Bye bye.